What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for stopping by today. My name's Joel. I wanted to take a few minutes and make a video, hopefully that's going to be helpful to a lot of the newer players out there that are just getting into the game. It's really something that I struggled with a lot as a newer player, and that is getting through what they call the gauntlet, ooh, that's hard to say, of the 4-star arena, which is basically anywhere from streak 10, 11, 12 up through about 20. The PI, the level of the opponents that you're facing, goes up really high from that point. And for a lot of newer players who just have 3 stars, that can be a really difficult and daunting task to try to get through. So what you're going to see in the background here, and obviously there I've started with my first win streak, 3-star players only. I'm going to go from 1 all the way up through, I think I'm going to show you 21, which I'll try to streamline this as best I can. But again, I'm only going to be using 3 stars. And there's really a strategy to this all. It's just as important how skilled you are. I should say the importance level of your skill and picking the right matchups is really on par here when you're trying to get through the gauntlet. What you're seeing now is just pictures of me. These are as I go through the win streaks, you'll notice I'm only using rank 1 3 stars here. Once I get to 8, 9 upwards, I am actually only getting 2 wins, and I'm forfeiting the 3rd just to streamline things. But I'm going to jump back in here at win streak number 12, and what I'm doing moving forward here is I'm making sure that I bring in two 3 stars that I feel really comfortable with, that I've played with a lot, that I feel like no matter who I'm matched up against, I'll be able to get the win. For those of you that are newer may not know, you only have to win 2 of the 3 matchups to move forward with your win streak. You don't have to win all 3 of them. So if you're bringing in 3 really good characters for one match, and the next match you don't have 2, to bring in, you're really doing yourself a disservice. So what I'm doing there, that got me through win number 12. Win number 13 is coming up here. And what I'm starting to do now is make sure that my matchups, I'm putting myself at the best advantage possible. I've got Guillotine on Falcon because of the bleeds available. If I had put him on Vision right here, I would not have been able to get the advantage of the bleed. So I'm quickly going through that. That was number 14. Here's number 15 again. I brought in Ultron. I brought in Superior Iron Man. Both are characters I feel like I can get the wins with. Superior Iron Man was a win. And this is me taking out Daredevil with Ultron, which got me through win number 15. Now this is coming into win number 16. Looking at the matchups here, I really did not want to deal with Thor. So I took my chances with Red Hulk. I've got a Black Widow there. I'll take advantage of the class. And then I've got Captain America, who I feel really good against just about anybody. But obviously I would rather deal with Wolverine in this situation than Agent Venom. The biggest thing you need to do is just be patient. Once you've got the matchup that you like, don't go rushing in and get yourself killed. It takes a lot of time to get through these win streaks, so you might as well take the time and get the kills instead of having to kind of rush through it 2 or 3 times to get there. Red Hulk, I do feel fairly comfortable with. I've practiced on him a lot in Realm of Legends, so if you can just continue to bait that S1, which I did a terrible job of doing there, I was not patient. I didn't take my own advice and rushed in and got myself hit. But he's a fairly easy character. As you can see there, I got the win for streak number 17. And again, this is all 3 stars. There are no 4 stars being used here. For this matchup, I did not want to deal with Captain America, either one. They just take a lot of hits, and I was trying to get through quickly. The mistake that I make here is I put Daredevil on Raccoon to make sure that he can evade that S2. And Spidey, I wasn't paying attention. I put him on Ultron, Hulkbuster. Hulkbuster is an easy fight, but it's also a very long fight. I should have put him on Wolverine. It would have been a quicker kill. But as you can see here, the PI difference, is double. He's 4,100, and I'm sitting just over 2. So it can be done. Again, 3,900, 2,100. I'm able to take him down. So that gets me, I believe, to win number, that was win number 17 going into 18. So what I'll do, jump over. This is one of the last fights. So you're looking at 14, 15,000 PI. I didn't want to take my chances with Ultron or Scarlet Witch, so I go in and see who's running with Magic, excuse me. Which for some reason my video cut out there, so I wasn't able to show the actual fight against Storm. But she's a glass cannon. As long as you just take your time, you should be able to take her down pretty easy. Vision is a really good character if you're trying to decide who to fight in these arenas, because his S1 and S2 do not do damage. He cannot recover himself with willpower. So even though I've got 3-4 stacks of armor break on him, even if he has willpower, it's not affected because he doesn't regen. So that got me to win number 19. Once again, all 3 stars, fighting people twice, sometimes more than that. My PI. There you go, 2200 on an Iron Fist. Okay, so once I got through win number 19 into 20, this was the matchup I got, and this was the following fight. So you can see it falls down quite a bit. So really kind of from that point moving forward, in my experience, as long as you're keeping your overall PI score, close to 6,000, I would really try to stay north of that if you could. There's no reason to risk breaking your streak. You can play around with it a little bit if you'd like, but I would suggest probably staying at 6 or a little bit above. You really shouldn't run into any, 13, 14, 15,000 PI teams again, and you can just keep racking up the points with your infinite win streak. So all in all, I hope this video was at least somewhat helpful to you. Possibly you've learned something new. You can take some tips from something you've seen here and apply them to your own game. I hope that it'll help you get to that infinite streak. I know the gauntlet can be very frustrating. I'm speaking from my experience. I had a real tough time with it. But thanks for stopping by today. I appreciate you taking the time to watch the video. If it was helpful in any way, please leave a thumbs up. Think about subscribing. And if this video would be helpful to somebody else you know that might be new to the game, think about sharing it with them as well. If you have any comments, as always, leave them down below the video. I would love to hear from you guys, suggestions, opinions, anything you got to say. And until the next video, take care.